I started out hating my husband and my feet hurt. It all was worth it in the end.
The pain we all seek. Right here.
You hammered him, guy.
Did you shot a buck? Eric, are we gonna get sponsored now?
You missed a couple times.
Like 4.
I did it all on one rimrock stalker. Nice job, buddy.
Thanks.
Got the old jumping jack loaded up. Going with Okie, and we're going archery deer hunting. So, gonna be gone another 6 days. But anyway, got a little popsicle here. But anyway, here we go. We're loaded up, jumping jack's loaded. Big cooler for meat. Let's roll. Just shooting the bow. The night before the opener. Alright, well it's the night before the opener, and old Eagle Eyes, aka me. I'm really surprised, but we just got off to glass this country right here, and there's a pretty nice buck. So
That's a new buck.
it's a new buck. Yeah, by the way, Tyler's the one that has put all the work in where we're hunting, so kudos to Tyler. That doesn't happen very often, to me at least. We pulled over to glass, kind of this mountainous badlands stuff, and within 30 seconds of me glassing, I found a buck. So he's really nice too. It's exactly the type of buck that we want to chase. So anyway, we're gonna keep going and glass some other places, but man, he is in an awesome place too, so fingers crossed. Alright, so we're gonna go check a trail camera that Tyler has set up.
Why are you so sleepy?
I'm sleepy because I don't know. Because I drove for like 7 hours yesterday. I'm ready to go. Once my eyes can open. Dude, I'm gonna go stick that 4x2. Just right there. So tired. Ready to roll? Yep.
Target buck numero uno, dude. I'm so stoked. I think he's bigger than I thought, just looking at the stealth cam videos and stuff. Because this is the first time I've seen him in person. But I've seen all these other bucks. But they're just trying to find a bed for the day now. The sun's coming up and they're on the move, so just trying to keep tabs on them. So we know exactly where they are. We got this one bedded by himself, which is ideal. These 3 are together, so hopefully they bed underneath a rock and not out in the wide open. So we drop down a little bit. We still can't see where he's bedded, so we're gonna have to go down quite a ways. And we're gonna relocate this buck. I think we'll probably try and make a play on this buck first, because those other ones, we don't know exactly where they're at. And so we know the general area though, and we can relocate them later this afternoon. So we're gonna focus on finding exactly where this buck is bedded, and then we'll make a game plan from there. He's got to be right in the same bed, or a bed right next to where I saw him when I was scouting. So should be pretty easy chip shot. I'm filming Aaron's stalk. He's getting in there tight, and my phone is about to die. Hopefully I can get it on film. Everything went according to plan. The only thing that the buck did is he didn't stay up for very long. He stood up, turned around, and just rebedded back in that deep pocket. And last time he fed for a little bit longer, so Aaron didn't have very long, but I mean, he was in there tight. So I'm assuming he looked hit to me. He looked like he was kind of doing the wobble before he went over the ridge, and I thought I saw blood. So it was back, but I'm sure the buck was quartering towards Aaron, quartering away from Aaron. So hopefully it's a good shot. I don't know. Can't wait to go meet up with Aaron and see. He's looking for his arrow right now, so we'll see.
I'm super confused.
All right, Aaron. Why are you confused?
I'm effing confused.
Why?
Because you told me he was standing up.
He stood up.
And then he sat right back down.
Oh my hell. Oh. He stood up out of this bed right here. But he was looking right at you. So as soon as he turned around, I stood up. But he didn't feed out at all. He literally went right over to the sagebrush and bedded down.
Oh.
So did he have you pinned when you came up over the top?
So I drew on the back side, and then I came up top, and he was just like this. And I was like, okay, I had some like decent shoulder, and behind it had a little grass. But I was like, oh man. And I held it for a little bit to see if he'd stand up. And he just like, kind of like ducked like this. And I let it fly, and it doesn't look good. I was trying to see if it smelled like guts, but it doesn't. There's a little blood on those rocks, but I didn't look too hard farther.
We can go follow it for a second.
We're finding blood, but it's not great. It's dark blood. Looks like on film he ran away just fine, so I don't know. Well, we've been looking for blood for a couple hours in this 90-degree heat. I think Ty and I are both about to pass out. But the blood's kind of dried up, and so I think our best bet to get this buck down is to try to get on a vantage point, see if we can blast him up in a bed. We think he's just right down here, maybe up and over this next one. He's not right here that we can see, so. Oh, I'm tired. All right, so we're just getting ready for bed here in the jumping jack. I just wanted to kind of give a brief overview of what happened today, because honestly it was super windy, so I'm not sure how the audio is gonna be. We had like 30-mile-an-hour winds off and on all day, and I don't know how I explain myself, because we were kind of in a frenzy trying to figure out everything that happened. But anyway, so we went after the buck that I spotted first thing this morning, and we got down lower so we could get a vantage, and Ty found him in his bed, and he's in the same bed that Ty had seen him in when he was scouting earlier in the summer, which is kind of cool. I snuck in, and Ty and I you know, had kind of said, well, Ty's like, I'll sit down as long as he's laying down. As soon as he stands up to feed, I'll stand up so that you know you need to go shoot. Because I got below these rocks and I was just gonna peek above. So I get over there, I started filming myself giving it an update, and all of a sudden I see Ty stand. Like as soon as I got there, I was like, oh crap. So I got everything ready. I drew, I kind of peeked over, I saw antler, and I'd kind of ranged a little bit, but then I drew, and then I stood up. I had to take a couple steps up on the rock, and when I had peeked over, he was in his bed, and I was thinking to myself, what the heck? Ty gave me the sign that he was up feeding, and so of course the buck pegged me, and I kind of just held it. I held steady, and I could see just a little bit of the buck's body, and he was quartering away, and he just kind of had his head turned back to me like this, and he kind of started to like pin his ears back, and so I was like, all right, if I'm gonna get a shot, it's now. And I let it fly, and the buck jumped out of his bed, took off, and at some point it kind of looks like he gets a little wobbly, so you know, we thought maybe that there was a chance, but after reviewing the video a bunch today, he's got like a red spot kind of on his back high, so we're pretty sure I hit in no man's land, and he was just, you know, bleeding from where I just shot through muscle. But anyway, pretty disappointing. Ty and I glassed all day and in this 95-degree weather, which kind of sucks, but you know, we walked all through the cliffs, and we glassed everything we could, and we never found him. But yeah, there was a, you know, little blood trail that we followed for about 300 yards, and then it just petered out, and so pretty disappointing, because as that buck goes over, you can see how big he is. He's a really nice deer. So anyway, disappointing we didn't get it done, but hopefully, you know, we still have a few days left, so that buck's gonna be all right. But hopefully we can find him and put another one in him, and so I can take him home. I'd be pretty dang stoked with that buck. He's sweet.
Thanks for watching part 1. As per usual, we're doing another giveaway. We're gonna pick 3 different winners to win Stealth Cam trail cameras, the G34 Max model camera. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, and like the video. Thanks guys, and we'll see you next week.